Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. This is going to be a general love tarot reading for the collective. Not all of the messages that come through in this reading may apply to everyone watching today. So please only take in from this reading what speaks to your soul and what resonates for you and for your situation. And release the rest to the universe. So let's see what messages the universe is sharing with the collective today, please. Let's see what we need to hear. What do we need to know? What messages are coming through? This is the Six of Cups. We'll put a few more cards out and then we'll start talking about the message that's coming through for the collective today, please. What do we need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Three of Swords. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? And this is the Nine of Swords. Goodness gracious, guys. Well, I do feel that your person is having a bit of a rough time right now with this Three of Swords and Nine of Swords being here. But with the Six of Cups starting the reading, it tells us that they are spending a lot of time thinking about you and thinking about this relationship. They're able to see where they did a lot of damage. They're able to see where they went wrong. They're able to see where they let you down and just flat out failed you, but also letting themselves down in the process. And they do want a chance to reconcile with you with the Six of Cups showing up. But it also tells us that they are spending a lot of time thinking about your memories, the good ones, the not so good ones, and the bad ones, and being able to see where they brought all of this damage into this connection between the two of you when you were spending time together before, because that is what that Three of Swords and Nine of Swords is about. The Three of Swords is about your person missing you. It is about them longing for you. And they are spending a lot of time in this mental space, doing a lot of mental gyrations, thinking about what should have been, what could have been, what can be, what will be. The Three of Swords is a card of sorrow and separation. And your person being able to understand right now that they are the reason the two of you are away from each other, but longing for you, missing you as well, with the Six of Cups being here because it's a card of nostalgia and your person thinking about all the time that you spent together before, reliving those memories. And like I said, the good ones, the not so good ones, and being able to isolate and really effectively look at what they need to do to repair this relationship, because they don't like their life without you. And that is what that Nine of Swords is about. Your person can't sleep. They're tossing and turning. They are taking all of this to bed with them and mulling it over. And as they have one thought, they mull it over some more and it becomes this place of dwelling. And as they're dwelling, it turns to obsession, because one thought, by the time your person has finished, has become over 100 thoughts about what they did wrong and how they're going to fix it. They can't sleep, they're tossing and turning, but they also have some anxiety that you may not be willing to listen to them, that you may not be willing to take them back or give them an opportunity for this reunion that they desire with this Six of Cups. But they know that they have no one to blame but themselves. They know that this is something that they brought into this relationship. But using the energy of this Six of Cups, they are able to identify the things that they did wrong so that they can make corrective action concerning you and this relationship moving forward. But let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? This is the Hanged Man. Well, this is about your person being able to see things from a clearer perspective. They've definitely had a wake-up call here, which makes sense with some of the cards that we have on the table already. The Hangman tells us your person sees things now with much greater clarity than they were able to see them before. Because when they were bringing this damage, this drama, this chaos, this conflict, and these fights and arguments and everything else into this relationship, they were not able to see it from a clear perspective. They were just acting and reacting from a place of their fears and insecurities. And that is what caused them to bring this damage into this relationship that you are dealing with now, because most of you watching this reading are in a place of disconnect from your person. I am not making excuses for them, because they should be accountable and responsible for bringing these low vibration words, actions, and behaviors into this relationship with you. But They see it now. They see the forest through the trees, definitely, with this hangman showing up. But this hangman also tells us that they want to hold on to you and they want to hold on to this relationship. And they are trying to figure out the plan that they're going to put into place and how they're going to start to reach out and communicate with you so the two of you can hopefully start talking and clearing the air with each other. The hangman is ruled by Pisces. So if you or your person have your sun, moon, or rising signs in Pisces, you can use this as a place of validation. You don't have to be Pisces for this reading to work. These are collective readings. They are for everyone. We'll just call out the signs that go to some of the cards because many people have asked us to. This is more about the energy of the reading, actually. Your person seeing it, getting it, understanding it, and seeing things from your perspective. And perhaps you did try to lead them and guide them and direct them and help them work through their issues in the past, or you address these issues with your person to try and encourage them to heal them, but they said no, and then they shut down, and then they ran away. But they see it now because this is all about your person having a breakthrough. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading today, please. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? This is the Nine of Cups. Well, what an interesting reading, guys. The Nine of Swords and the Nine of Cups. Well, the Nine of Cups tells us that your person wishes for you to come back into their life. The Nine of Cups tells us that your person's happiness, they do believe, is with you, and they're not happy without you in their life. And that is definitely evident here with this 3 and 9 of Swords. Okay, the Nine of Cups is the wish card. So you guys watching the reading, this is your wish. It's not your person's wish at the moment. So throw this wish out to the universe, whatever your wish is, because your angels and guides are listening. But with the Nine of Cups being here, it tells us that your person feels happiest when you are together and that you fulfill what they could ever hope for and wish for in terms of a romantic partner. You fit that bill 150%. They definitely see that. They know that because their heartache and loneliness and heartbreak is screaming out at them that it's time to do something, to take action, to start rebuilding this relationship. But the Nine of Cups as well is all about the love that your person feels for you. And their heart is truly breaking because they did not express the love that they feel for you in the past. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know? Well, the Wheel of Fortune. The Wheel of Fortune is all about change coming. Change is coming into this connection with your person. The Wheel of Fortune is the wheel of the universe, and it is constantly turning and spinning. And it tells us that change is coming, and change can happen at any time because all it takes is a couple of spins of the wheel and things can be very different. As well, with the Wheel of Fortune showing up, it is about the destiny that you have with your person, because the Wheel of Fortune is also the Wheel of Fate, the Wheel of Destiny, and your destiny with this person is not fulfilled yet for this lifetime. There is more to come. The story between you and your person is not over. It's not completed yet. They desire more. They want more with you, and they want to be able to come back into your life because with you, this is where they feel the most happy. And this is what they have needed to learn. By not having you in their life, they definitely are aware that they are not happy, fulfilled, peaceful in terms of their life and what's going on with them, because you always gave them this sense of fulfillment. You gave them this sense of peace, stability, security, and love. And not having that in their life at the moment is something that is very difficult for them, but they will work through it. They have to go through this stuff, guys. They have to feel this energy of that Three of Swords, which is about sorrow and sadness, and this Nine of Swords, which is someone who is overthinking, someone who has insomnia, can't sleep, someone who is worried and perhaps also has some anxiety about what they're going to do and how they're going to make it happen because they want to hold on to you and hold on to this relationship. They are probably making it a bigger deal in their mind at the moment than what it really is. Obviously, all they have to do is pick up the phone and reach out and start talking to you, and then the two of you can come together and clear the air and start going from there. But your person feels that they have brought so much chaos, heartbreak, and damage into your life that they feel they need to come at you with something much bigger, which is why they are thinking about all of this so much at the moment. Let's see what else. What else do we need to know for this message today, please? What other messages does the collective need to hear? Well, this is the Fool. Well, I do feel that your person does feel foolish for their words, actions, and behaviors, for bringing this damage into this relationship, dragging all of their stuff into this connection that had no business being here, but it's what caused them to act and react in those ways that did create fights and arguments, self-sabotage because of their fears, their insecurities, and not really feeling sure of themselves and not having clear thinking and making bad decisions. But they see all of that now. The Fool is about starting over and starting again. Your person does want this fresh start with you, very much so. Only this time they will not be as distant as they were in the past, because this Nine of Cups is about them being able to be fully invested emotionally in this relationship, moving forward with you. Now, it's interesting, this combination of the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool, because these are cards that say that change is coming, because your person is getting ready to take this leap of faith and come towards you, hoping that you're going to answer the door, hoping that you're going to respond to a text or answer the phone when they call. The Fool is not ruled by an astrology sign, but by the planet Uranus, which is all about surprises. And this is about your person coming back in your direction. And it can happen at any time, guys, when the Fool is present, because it is all about expecting the unexpected. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, this is the Page of Cups. The Page of Cups tells us your person is definitely aware that they owe you an apology. And they can see and understand during this time that you've been away from each other in this disconnect, that they did act very immaturely with you in the past, and they definitely don't want to be immature with you moving forward. They see and understand so much more now because they have gained an awareness within themselves. They also can acknowledge that they did act very foolishly, and they want to apologize for being so foolish with you in the past. They know they should have done differently. They know that they should have been able to be the partner that you needed to be, but they couldn't do it in that moment at that time. And so that is why they allowed all of this chaos and confusion into this connection between the two of you. But they want to apologize for that. The Page of Cups is a water sign, so that is Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio. But also with this card being here, it is about a message coming from your person. Pages deliver messages, so however the two of you normally communicate, whether that is phone call, text message, email, direct message, your person just showing up at your house, anything is possible with this combination of the Wheel of Fortune and the Fool being present concerning a message, incoming communication coming from your person. But let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? The High Priestess. Well, I really feel that this is about the spiritual growth that's been happening for your person while you've been apart from each other. The High Priestess is a card of spirituality. It is a card also that tells us that you and your person are communicating on the inner planes through empathy and through the intuition and telepathy that you share with each other. But also I feel that this tells us that your person knows that you know them so very well. They know that you get them. They know that you understand them. And they can definitely see that no one can compare to understanding them or their needs or who they are or anything else better than you can. That is what this High Priestess is about. But it is also about the spiritual growth that is happening for your person while you are away from each other. The High Priestess is also about things kind of like being hidden, things going on beneath the surface that we can't see or that you are not aware of. And in the past, I do feel that this was your person keeping their feelings for you hidden, keeping them under wraps because they didn't have the emotional maturity to be able to talk about those feelings, especially with this card coming so close or right next to the Page of Cups, which is about emotional immaturity. But your person's feelings are going to come out of them because this Nine of Cups is all about the love that they feel for you, and they're not going to be able to keep that subdued. It is going to come pouring out of them, and they know that this is something they want to share with you because they have had a shift in perspective that comes with that Hangman. Many breakthroughs, many epiphanies, being able to see the truth, the reality of everything. is what your person is saying at the moment. They get it. They understand it now in a way that they didn't before. And they are hoping that they can share this with you, show this to you, express it to you, and that is going to be enough, that you will allow them to have this fresh start with you that comes with the Fool card. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Well, the Ten of Cups. What an interesting reading, guys. That Ten of Cups, those two people there are definitely enmeshed together and loving each other. The 9 and 10 of Cups. Well, that is an interesting combination as well, because that is actually 19 cups. And all of those 19 cups are full of the love that your person feels for you. They definitely can express their love for you as they make their way back to you. And this is what they want to do. It's what they desire to do. They're also saying it's what they need to do because they kept it hidden and they kept it shoved down for so long, although they could feel it and experience it the entire time you were spending time together. They want to be able to tell you how they feel. But the Ten of Cups is also about long-term partnerships. It is about your person seeing that they want this connection to go the distance because they are aware so much more now about this connection and who you are in their life. They've been able to see that through the spiritual growth and the epiphanies and the breakthroughs that they have been having, these major wake-up calls while you are away from each other, and they see it and they get it with much greater understanding. This reading started with your person wanting to reconcile, thinking about you all the time, and then really feeling the sadness, sorrow, remorse, and regret and guilt of not having you in their life, tossing and turning, not being able to sleep, but wanting to hold on to you because that is where their happiness is, with you and with this relationship. Things are changing. There's more to your story. Your person wants to start over with this Fool because they know they need to apologize, and a message of love is coming from your person. They have gained a lot of wisdom and gained spiritual growth during the time that you've been away from each other. And while they kept their feelings for you locked down and under wraps in the past, those feelings are going to come pouring out of them because they see this future with you and they desire this partnership with you. That is the story that the tarot is telling us right now. But we're going to use some more cards, some oracle cards now, and see what else we need to know. But this Ten of Cups is all about your person wanting this partnership and wanting this life and wanting this relationship with you to go long term, especially with the 9 and 10 of Cups being one on top of the other like that, because that is all about love. These cards are two of the most positive cards in the deck when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, when it comes to life in general, actually. But your person knows that their true happiness and their destiny belong with you and with this connection. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages do we need to hear for this reading today, please? What do we need to know? Solitude. This card comes with number 13. If anyone resonates with number 13, although 1 + 3 = 4, and I love the number 4 because that is about stability. I feel that your person is gaining their stability while you are away from each other. Although we don't have any Earth cards on the table, no pentacles, it seems to be mostly swords and cups and major arcana. Interesting. That is just an interesting observation. I feel like your person is about to come bursting out of this little windmill looking thing here. A broken windmill, actually. That's a windmill blade there, but they're about to come bursting out of that door because they're tired of being in this place of solitude, and they're tired of being alone, and they want to get back to you, and they want to see if you're willing to talk to them, if you're going to accept their apology, if you're going to accept this message of love for them and allow them this opportunity to start talking and explaining themselves so that the two of you can rebuild this relationship. This is what I feel is happening or coming from your person. They're going to start coming out of the solitude and start reaching out to you. Let's see what else we need to know. The long night moon. This card comes with number 40, and it is about darkness. You know, guys, I think the long night moon is coming up. It comes in December or maybe January. I think the long night moon is coming. It is the longest night, I believe, the long night moon. And I feel that, well, this card comes with number 40, which is interesting because that as well resolves to 4. And I feel that your person is kind of like in this funk. I feel with this card, it's telling us that your person is in this place of darkness and they don't have the light of your love, because remember, you are where they're happiest with that Nine of Cups card. You are where they feel happy and fulfilled in their life. But I feel that your person needs to go through this. They need to go through this solitude. They need to go through this period. And perhaps this is a dark night of the soul that they are going through as well. You guys watching the reading, your person going through that, because that can definitely be the energy of that Three of Swords and Nine of Swords combined as well. But there's only one way to go when you go through a dark night of the soul, and that is up and out of that tunnel and back to the light of the divine and to this connection. They will work it out based on all of the cards that we have in this reading, because look at this. That looks like a tunnel here, and this looks like the tunnel here as well, coming through that dark night and making their way back into the light of your love and to this connection. Lying to you was just easier for me than telling you the truth about what was going on. Well, and that can be about your person hiding their feelings for you, keeping their feelings for you under wraps, not really being expressive of what they're feeling or what they're going through because they were not comfortable talking to you about their feelings or anything like that. But I feel that this is something as well that is going to be different. They're going to come out of this place they are and be more honest and be truthful and expressive of their feelings and of their love for you. Let's see what else we need to know, because perhaps they weren't able to tell you why they were unable to express their feelings of love for you. Perhaps they weren't comfortable telling you that they have this emotional damage. For some of you watching the reading, for others, perhaps they did share this with you, but that is going to be different as your person comes back around. Let's see what else we need to know, please. What other messages do we need to hear? I just seem to keep hurting you because of all the pain I have inside. Well, that makes sense with this Three of Swords and Nine of Swords. I just seem to keep hurting you because of all the pain I have inside. That's why I just stay away. Well, I feel what this is saying is your person doesn't want to hurt you again. And they feel that right now, with them being in this place that they are, that is very kind of like swordsy with that Nine of Swords and Three of Swords, in this place of kind of like, well, desperation, isolation, loneliness, solitude. I feel that it's hard for them to communicate until they start making their way back to the light, because they don't want to damage this connection any more than it already is. That is why they are working through these issues, and that's why they've stayed away, because when they come back, they want to make sure that they're not going to hurt you or this relationship ever again. This is about them being on the other side of all of their fears, insecurities, baggage, and everything else that have held them back from being able to be in this relationship with you. But that is definitely what they're working towards, long-term partnership with you. I pretend that I'm happy without you, but the truth is I'm heartbroken over you and your person having to deal with their heartache and heartbreak. That is what is a powerful teacher for your person. But you know, they're going to be able to pull themselves up and out of this space that they are and start making their way back to you. But they are definitely able to acknowledge that not having you in their life is something that is difficult for them. They're heartbroken over you. They're having to deal with their own heartache and heartbreak. And I do feel that that is something that is very difficult for your person. But again, heartbreak, heartache, sorrow, sadness, this Three of Swords and Nine of Swords energy, those are powerful teachers, and your person is getting the lesson because that is part of that Wheel of Fortune as well, because it is the wheel of karma and the wheel of the universe, and it does attach to those life lessons and experiences that we have in each lifetime, and your person having to learn these at the moment. But they are getting it. They will get it. They will come through it, and they will come back to the light and out of this darkness and back to the light of your love that comes with that 9 and 10 of Cups. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages does the collective need to hear? What do we need to know, please? Picture. If a picture paints 1,000 words, then why can't I paint you? I know who sang that song, guys. That was Bread. And I think the name of the song is, well, I don't remember the name of the song. It doesn't matter. Those were the lyrics. And I do feel that this is your person looking at pictures, missing you, nostalgia. That is how this reading started, with the Six of Cups, feeling nostalgic, looking at your pictures, rereading your old messages, listening to voicemails, looking at your texts. This is definitely about them missing you, longing for you, desiring you, and wanting to gain back what they lost because you are not in their life right now. And I do feel that this is something that is very hard for them. They don't like not having you in their life, and they can definitely acknowledge that it is causing them a lot of difficulty. It's causing them a lot of heartache and heartbreak and pain. But again, it is the teacher that your person needs to pull themselves up and out of this place and back into this connection, to present this apology, to talk to you, to see if you're willing to talk to them, so the two of you can start rebuilding this relationship. Let's see what else we need to know. What other messages are coming through for this reading today, please? What do we need to hear? Hopeless, sinking, despair, and falling apart. Well, okay, but it is temporary, guys. It is a temporary feeling that your person is having. They may feel that they're falling apart, but in order to be rebuilt with the beautiful energy that is going to be in this connection between you and your person that comes with that 9 and 10 of Cups, your person needs to fall apart, and they need to rebuild themselves. They need to restore themselves. And this is, again, perhaps your person going through a dark night of the soul. When we go through that dark night, we feel like we are sinking. We feel that we are in despair, and all we can do is pull ourselves up and out of it. They may be falling apart at the moment, but they will pull themselves up and out of this place of despair because they want to get back to this light of your love, because this is where they are the happiest. Let's see what else we need to know for this reading. What other messages does the collective need to hear, please? What do we need to know? Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Well, I feel that this is a couple of things here. I feel that this is about your person revealing the truth to you, telling you the truth about everything, no longer lying because it was easy, but being honest and truthful. I feel as well as it is about them coming clean and explaining everything to you about why they brought so much chaos and damage and confusion and everything else into this relationship, so that you understand that it had nothing to do with you, so that you understand that it was because of those things within them that were broken, that they've needed to work on, that they've needed to let go of, heal, and release, which is what they are doing. But as well, this supports the messages that are coming from your person, because I do feel communication is coming from them. It would have to be based on that Page of Cups, but also with this 9 and 10 of Cups, in order to get back to this happy, beautiful connection with you. They're going to have to start talking to you, because ultimately this is your person's desire to get back to this connection, to get back to this partnership, to have this fresh start, to begin again with each other, but your person being able to be emotionally invested in this love, because they want to continue this journey with you. They see where they blew it. They see where they failed you. They have spent considerable time in solitude looking at that, but they want to come out into the light again, and they want to experience this connection again, because ultimately your person sees happily ever after with you, because that is what that 10 of Cups is about. The two of you being able to build a long-term partnership with each other, where you can have a life together. This is your reading for today, everyone. Thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed this reading, please take a moment to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate all of you so very much. Blessings of peace, love, and light to all of you. Have a great day, everyone.